Welcome to Detailed English News Read and Explained. Here we don't just read the news, we explain it clearly so you can learn English while staying updated. Today's article is titled Nuclear Capable Cruise Missile Tested Putin. Moscow, Russia tested a new nuclear capable and powered cruise missile fit to confound existing defenses, inching closer to deploying it to military. President Putin said in remarks released on Sunday. Let's review the highlighted words here. Nuclear capable means able to carry or use a nuclear atomic warhead. Cruise missile, a guided missile that flies at a low altitude, usually to hit precise targets. Confound, to confuse or make something ineffective. Deploying, putting something like troops or weapons into action or position. Remarks, statements, or comments made publicly. In summary, Russia has tested a new missile that can carry nuclear weapons and is powered by nuclear energy. This missile is designed to confuse or overcome existing defense systems. President Putin announced that Russia is getting closer to using this missile in its military. The announcement, which followed years of tests of the Burevestnik missile, comes as part of nuclear messaging from the Kremlin, which has resisted Western pressure for ceasefire in Ukraine and strongly warned the US and other NATO allies against sanctioning strikes deep inside Russia with longer range Western weapons. So let's review few highlighted words here. Announcement and official public statement. Kremlin, the Russian government or its main offices in Moscow, resisted, refused to give in or opposed ceasefire, an agreement to stop fighting, allies, friendly countries that support each other, sanctioning, approving or allowing something. So here it means allowing attacks, strikes, attacks, usually by military force, weapons, tools used for fighting like missiles or guns. So in summary, this news came after many years of testing the Burevestnik missile. The Russian government, called the Kremlin, made this announcement as a kind of warning or message to the West. Russia has refused to stop fighting in Ukraine and warned the US and NATO countries not to allow attacks inside Russian territory using long-range weapons. A video released by the Kremlin showed Putin dressed in camouflage fatigues receiving a report from General Valery Gerasimov, Russia's chief of general staff, who told Putin that the Burevestnik covered 14,000 kilometers in a key test Tuesday. So let's review the highlighted words. Camouflage. Camouflage, kind of clothing or patterns that help someone blend in with their surroundings. So usually it's used by military. Fatigues, military uniform worn during work or combat. Storm patrol, a type of shield. Also the meaning of Burevestnik. So in simple, a video showed President Putin wearing army style clothes while listening to a military report. General Gerasimov told him that the missile had flown 14,000 kilometers in a test and stayed in the air for 15 hours using nuclear power. He also said that it could possibly fly even longer. Little is known about the Burevestnik, which was codenamed Skyfall by NATO, and many Western experts have been skeptical about it, noting that a nuclear engine could be highly unreliable. Codenamed, so it's given a secret or a project name. NATO, you must be aware, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, so a military alliance of Western countries. Skeptical views this for doubtful or when you are unsure, unreliable, not dependable, could fail or not work properly. So in short, in summary, highlighted text means not much information is available about this missile, which NATO calls a Skyfall. Many experts in Western countries doubt that it actually works well because a nuclear powered engine is very complex and could be unsafe or unreliable. This news shows a rise in military tension between Russia and Western countries. The test of a nuclear powered missile could make global powers even more cautious and may affect international peace talks about Ukraine and arms control. Thanks for watching Detailed English News, read and explained. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more English learning news breakdowns. See you again next time and keep learning English with the world's news.